I'm Jimmy Koepsell, 29 I think, and I'm 227 this morning. So that's.
Last show you did, bud?
Last show I did was the Arnold Classic Ohio, which was I think 10 weeks ago.
Okay.
ThomasTourville, 5'8"3/4", according to the classic physique that I did at the Arnold as well. Current weight is about 215, 217. Stage weight was 180.
Okay, go ahead and, you guys did shoulders and arms today.
Yep.
Go ahead and take us through your workout and the movements and what you like about it. Sorry.
Okay, so I like in all my workouts just kind of start off with something heavy, so, and then do the more pump work afterwards. So we started off with heavy dumbbell shoulder press, and we got up to playing with the hundreds, 110s.
110s, I think, yeah.
I did 2 sets of that. I don't like going crazy volume with heavy weight. And then we moved into
some overhead presses, superset with side lateral raises and barbell shrugs.
I feel like shoulders are good for doing pump work. Like they respond well, at least for me, when I get a lot of blood flow. So we did that. We also added some shrugs to the end of that as well. And then we did another superset after that.
Yeah, we did side lateral raises and some reverse machine overhead presses.
Yeah, these two are machines, right?
Yeah. Good volume right there. Just get a good pump going in. Get a lot of blood to the muscles. For me, I personally don't like going too heavy on shoulders myself, mainly because I had injuries in the past, and then on top of it, I feel like I get a better squeeze and a better pump and more blood flow to the shoulder from doing numerous reps versus doing a few heavy sets. I think your heavy sets, personally for me, are meant for my squats, my deadlifts, for those type of movements, and everything else I kind of like doing more of a high volume workout.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with shoulder. I'm pretty sure anybody who's been lifting for a certain amount of time has had some kind of shoulder issues, so that's how I'm in the same place as well with the injury thing. So then after that we went straight into arms, right? We went to bicep curls.
Yep.
That's it. Boom.
8 pounds for my upper body, 2 pounds for calves.
Good. Good. Ready? Sit. Up. Ooh. Ha. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's good. 1, 2, 3.
Bicep barbell
Just straight.
curls.
And once again, that's especially, I think both of us agreed on this, where straight bar curls are not the best for me and him when it goes to coming heavy, because it ends ends up being
I end up getting more
like pain in the
almost like
forearms.
shin splints, but in my arms, in my forearms.
So we went light with that, but focused on the squeeze. And what do we do after that?
From there, we moved on to tricep.
Tricep extensions with the rope. Yeah, tricep rope extensions. And then this is a memory exercise. I don't remember now. Then we did the preacher curls. Yeah, single arm preacher curls. It's another. Like for me, my arms have grown a lot in the past year or two, and I think it's all been because I've not tried to go heavy and focus on the muscle and the contractions.
So you do one at a time, bud. Is that the reason behind that?
Yeah, I just like some people have great mind muscle connection and it's nothing to them, and then people like me, I just can't seem to hone in on that muscle unless I'm like by itself.
And I think a lot of times too, when you're doing your heavy sets with your barbell curls or anything you're using two arms with, you're going to overcompensate and you're going to use the stronger side a little bit more, even if you're concentrating on the other side. Yeah. So when it comes down to it, when you move over to doing a single arm exercise, I think it's best if you choose the weaker arm to go first. And it's not necessarily you have a set reps that you want to hit, but you're going to go till that weaker side fails because you know the stronger side is going to be able to match it. So then that's, I think, one of the best ways you can try and even out and make that symmetry a little bit better is when you're doing your, I guess, perfection work, so to say.
And then we went on to tricep overhead. I think it's called
Extension.
French press.
Yeah, French press.
Yeah, it's a dumbbell over the head. It's one of my favorite tricep exercises. That I do like going heavy because I guess
I feel like that's
my
a good mass
elbows allow me
builder.
to. Yeah, for me, that's where I attribute almost all my tricep size to come from is that exercise. And we went
You
up
both
pretty
have
heavy.
PRs, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played around with the 150.
And that was the first time I've ever done it, so we're just getting it up in the air. I'm like, yep, that counts. And then, I don't know, I got between 4 and 6 reps, so I was more than happy with that. It's the most I've ever pressed with that. So And Jimmy got like 15 or 20.
I think it was 18. Had to show off for Jeff.
There you go.
And then I think we finished up with some kind of more pump work for biceps again on the easy bar curl.
I hooked up him with a little bit of some blood flow restriction.
Yeah, I haven't done that with arms before. I've done it with legs, but not arms. That was interesting. It was good.
I don't really know a whole lot of the science behind it. I do know that there's a lot of people that like it, and there's many different ways you can do it. But the bands that we were using, I got those on Amazon. They're actually just tourniquet bands. You can get like 5 of them for $10. And they're easy, quick release, and you can put them on by yourself single-handedly and zip them up. And
useful in the gym or if you're in a car accident.
yeah, so when you're in a car,
out.
you rear end somebody and their legs falling off, you can go hook them up because you got them
Save some
blood
lives.
flows.
So, and then after that was just some
touch up on triceps.
Yeah, tricep kickbacks. Stuff like
He
that.
likes the kickbacks. I don't necessarily like them too much because for whatever reason it hurts my shoulders. So
I don't love kickbacks.
Even when I walk it back, that's why I did the overhead tricep extensions because for me it works better.
My outer lateral head on my triceps I feel like are weak, and for some reason it seems to target that a little better. So that's why I throw that in there. But just the thought behind it, I guess. That's the whole workout for the most part, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty much
So
everything.
how was for both of you guys? What was it like for your rebound coming off the Arnold and stuff? Like with both of you guys?
I'll go first. So my rebound is the best rebound I've ever had to date. I'm put on. So I was 190 at the Arnold, and I'm 227 now. So I was at 37 pounds, and I'm
About 10 weeks.
Yeah, in 10 weeks, and I'm still pretty lean. Like I feel like I could get into show shape in like maybe 5 or 6
I mean, you
weeks.
still have glute lines,
Yeah, still some
which is pretty crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know what to attribute to necessarily. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm following the diet. Macros are increasing every week, so I haven't binged at all. Like I'll go out to eat once a week, or if I don't do that, I'll have like a refeed. But maybe I've been here.
Would this be your typical rebound from a show than bud, or is this the best it's gone for you?
This is the best it's ever gone. I mean,
I can second that for him. Not to
I put on this
not
amount of weight.
bad vibes or anything, but he's done amazing this time.
I usually put on this amount of weight, but I'm usually a lot fluffier. Right now, I'm still
more like me.
Yeah. So.
And you think that's from just watching your diet more?
I'm doing a few things different in my diet. I've cut a few things, different things out based on my internet researches lately, but focusing on gut health and things like that. But it seems to go well for me. So
I think the best part for you is the fact that you've actually reverse dieted more, more strategic this time than your post shows.
One last thing too, I think, is that I usually right around like the 6 to 8 week, like it never fails, at least in my previous years competing, is that I always end up tweaking something, getting hurt. I've been trying to really focus on warming up a lot and I think the fact that I'm able to train hard because I'm not hurt or hurt yet seems to help too. Because, like I said, last year was my knee, and I wasn't able to train legs for or train them hard for a good 3 or 4 months last year.
I remember that actually.
Yeah. But knock on wood, it's been good so far. So hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah. For me, this is probably actually one of my worst post-show gains, but at the same time,
You get married.
Well, yeah.
Congratulations on
Thank
that,
you.
by the way.
Right after the competition, I had proposed to my fiance. Well, I can say that she's my fiance now because she said yes. But we ran into some personal things as far as that goes. Her mom had passed away, and we were kind of up there with her dad, and it just got to the point where I was more focused on family and everything else, and just going out and enjoying the time with them, doing what I had to. And then donuts got involved, and then next thing you know,
once those damn donuts get involved,
I'm up about 35 pounds as well. Not quite as lean as him, but I feel like I've still looked the best I ever have because I've never weighed 210 to 215 to 220 and had abs. So I think my post show has gone good. If I clean my diet up, I know that I would drop and I could probably be show ready within 8 weeks, in my opinion. But when it comes down to it, I really just enjoying life, and at this point I don't care. I know I'm going to be growing for at least another probably 8 months before I even decide to do anything else with a cut or anything like that.
I was going to say, so that was actually my next question. Future plans for you guys? Like,
my goal would probably be to maintain the weight that I'm at right now, and I'll keep gaining slowly from here on out. But I won't be gaining anything else like I have in the past 10 weeks. I'll be able to maintain where I'm at fairly well and just let my body composition get better as the months go on, and kind of just play it from that and increase where I need to and enjoy life. Go have some drinks by the pool, just random stuff, vacation, family, whatever. Future goals really depends on what I look like come November, December. I may do the Arnold again. And if not, then who knows? I know I'm going to be prepping my fiance for powerlifting meet come August, so I'm sure I'll be doing a little bit of powerlifting movements more and go that route.
So for me, my future plans, based on my placing in the Arnold, which wasn't where I would have hoped, I need to get bigger, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to also try to enjoy some life here this summer, but yeah, I think I love the Arnold. I wasn't thrilled with the judging, but hey, that can always be used as an excuse, so I'm not going to do that. But I think I'll do North Americans in 2019? Okay, so it's 2018 now. So 2019 North Americans, I think, would be what I'd like to do in terms of like a national show, because I'm allowed to do that now.
Yeah. And for people who don't know,
I'm not a citizen, so my shows are limited. But I think they just open it up. I can do the Olympia, Arnold, North Americans, and I think there's a show in Puerto Rico, or there's a few shows I can do now. So my options are open.
And you've lived here forever. It's not like you just swam across somewhere.
Yeah.
Got his green card. He's here legally, so Trump can't deport him.
He didn't swim over from Germany.
No, I didn't. It's a long swim.
Good deal. So you kind of went to it, but what's the diet like for both of you guys now? Like being off season officially and stuff.
So Ty's still giving me kind of my coach and giving us, I don't know if he's doing you, but my macro. I still get macros from him every week, and we go up based on how much. I've been going up a little faster than he'd want, so he's been reeling back the carbs a little bit. He's not increasing them as much as he was in the beginning.
It's got to be like your size and stuff, all right?
Yeah, I think he's just a little jealous is what it really is. But
yeah, I'm serious. Like I've known you probably 3 years now.
Yeah.
And this is like when I came in, I can't see me, but I was like, holy shit.
I know.
Like it's real impressive, man. Like I said, I don't know.
He had given me my reverse diet macros, and I haven't checked in with him once since the show, I don't think. I'm sure he's seen his random pictures and stuff, and I'll tag him and stuff. And I do talk to him and keep in touch with him and make sure, that I'm doing things properly. And when it comes down to it right now for me, it's just I diet 4 to 5 days a week, and I enjoy the rest of my time on the weekends. I watch myself and what I eat, and I will binge and eat random donuts and stuff, but I also don't do that for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I've been doing macros for so long and watching myself, and I know how my body works that I can kind of judge it. And I don't really have a goal necessarily to become pro. If I become pro, hell yeah. Do I want to win shows that I compete at? Absolutely. Am I doing it the best way possible? Probably not, but I also like to enjoy life a little bit on the other side. I don't really have those goals.
When you're conditioning at the show, I saw pictures. I mean, you look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, it's just a matter of what your end goals are. I kind of like to use my social media platform to show people, because the average person doesn't want to compete. The average person wants to have a decent physique and be able to eat what they want maybe a couple days a week. And that's what I try and strive for, is more something along those lines that somebody can relate to more than somebody that diets year-round and steps on stage and kills it. I mean, they have, and even Jimmy with his reverse diet and everything he's doing right now, I'm super impressed by it. He motivates me every day, and I've known him for, now 8 years at least. And
I did drink last weekend.
well, I'm proud of you.
First time.
It's about time.
Had 2 or 3 beers.
I'm drinking every weekend since the show.
Crazy.
But when it comes down to it, I mean, it absolutely motivates me to watch them do what they do, because, I mean, as much as I say I can probably do it, I don't know if when it came down to it if I could. I enjoy the other side too much, so it's just a different lifestyle, no matter of what your goals are and what you really want.
Well, good deal, guys. We'll catch up with you later in the year and everything. Anyone, either you guys like thank and stuff?
No one.
Thank you for coming out
Oh,
here.
you're
Thank you.
Doing this.
Thanks to my girlfriend, Fran. She's been amazing. She preps all my food, so that's a big part of this. And she's always supportive and understands when I feel like shit to give me a break.
Does she compete too?
Yeah, she does. She'll probably compete later on this year. She's going to transition to figure, so
Okay.
just making the necessary adjustments to her physique to be competitive there.
Okay. Well, next time I come down, we should get her in.
Yeah,
one of these.
she talked about she would love that.
Yeah, definitely.
She loves some attention and video camera stuff. She'd love it.
I'd like to also thank my fiance for putting up with me through it all and really being the backbone for me at this point in this last prep. And then obviously Jimmy and Ty, definitely Ty for pushing me to limits that I've never
Thank you,
been
Ty.
to.
Yeah, Ty's gone today, just so everyone knows. He's on vacation.
Yeah, he's not here, so we can't think about thanking him.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, just him pushing me to a different level that I've ever been at and bringing the best physique I've ever brought on stage. And really just everyone out there that supports me.
Yeah, Ty's a pain in the ass, but the way he pushes us with discipline and hard training is.
And even just allowing us to come here and work out.
Yeah.
Pushing us through workouts and just killing us. It's been great.
Well, good deal, guys. Have a good off season. Enjoy your vacations, both of you.
Yeah.
And we'll catch up with you guys later in the fall then.
All right,
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.